Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Local Pundit. I'm Josh Anthony. This is your Wrexham Daily News and Update Show, The Breakfast Club, and it is July 4th. So happy July 4th to everybody that is in the United States. How's everyone doing? A quick show for today. Got a few things to cover. Yes, came on a little bit early because I know people want to go watch the hot dog eating contest or whatever they're going to do and enjoy themselves with their family on a day off on a Friday, which is great. So hopefully everyone is enjoying themselves and having a good time. Also, too, I just want, before we get into the show, thoughts and prayers also go out to Jota yesterday that passed away, and him and his brother in a car accident, which is absolutely tragic. So I know it's terrible to see. The whole football community globally has just embraced. It's so sad what happened to him. So thoughts and prayers to his family and friends and everyone around the world. So just want to point that out too before we get into it. To BJ Ford, tell your son and him that your dad has a guy that's yelling his name out and saying, "What's up? What's going on, BJ?" Behind bars says, "Happy 4th all." Yep, Chicky Brewers here. And you can challenge Joey, no doubt. I wouldn't be able to challenge Joey, no doubt. Well, looking good, Josh. I'll take BJ Ford. BJ's saying I'm looking good. I'll take it. I don't feel good, but I'm looking good. Okay, what are we talking about today? Lights, camera, Wrexham. The 25-26 season starts on Sky Sports for Wrexham. Yes, nothing that was a surprise. We knew this was going to happen. I will tell you this right now. It is at stupid o'clock, and we'll break that down. Also, we're going to talk about, we're about a week away from us going down under and who we're playing. Briefly touch on that. And then we've had some exits of a couple goalkeepers, not too unexpected, but things will happen. So there has been a shift. Anyways, please smash a like on the video. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed to the Local Pundit. On our way to 3,001 by the start of the season. We are going to do it. I don't know how, but we will do it. Things happen. I do not accept defeat ever, but we will get there. So let's do that. Let's do that for everybody, and I hope everyone's having a good day themselves. John Merrill, what's going on? I think you have 2 signings incoming. Is that correct, dude? Glenda, how you doing? And Liz Jones says, so sad about Diego and his brother. Such a great player, and apparently a really great person, too. So, okay, let's dive in real quick. I'm going to bring this up and pull it down. 2 Wrexham games have been selected for live television coverage at the racecourse. So, not unexpected. They have the times been moved. There's that 3 p.m. blackout, which they might get rid of for a couple weeks, but we are going prime time. Not really expected. This is the game, the Saturday game, August 9th at 12:30. It's going to be live on Sky Sports at the racecourse. Us back in the league against Southampton. So we're going to start there. We're a season opener. And it's a great test coming into where we're going to be at. Now, we haven't made all our signings. We might not have all our signings in by then, but it's a Premier League quality side, even though they got dumped down last season. They didn't do that well, but everyone's going to be watching. Everyone will be watching. And I'll tell you this right now, it's expected. This was expected that this is going to happen. It's going to be expected more. There's a lot of eyeballs on Wrexham. And, when you have 3 promotions back to back to back, yeah, you're going to have eyeballs on you, and that's fine. That's what we are. We're the biggest name. I would say we're I don't want to say the big. We're a big name. We have a lot of attraction. So we will fill the stadiums. I know our stadium has been cut back a little bit because we lost the cop, but we're going to earn a top billing, whether or not people, other supporters like it or not. John will probably get that too. Birmingham City. But we are a top billing, and that's why the opening game will be on Sky Sports at F o'clock in the morning for me. I'll be up at 4:30, just bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, maybe, I don't know. But to start the season off, right, I know that's what we're going to do. It's going to be a really long season if we do it all 4:30 in the morning. Okay, after that, the second choice game that's going to be on Sky Sports is the August 16th game at 12:30 as well. Live on Sky Sports, as we know. First home match. Sorry, the Southampton game's away. I apologize for that. The Southampton game is away. The first home match is a live broadcast at the racecourse in the championship, first time in years. So we can do that. So that is the one under the lights. I apologize. I don't know how I got that wrong. But yes, that is it. And then the Saturday, September 27th game is also going to be on Sky. That's against Derby County. And that one is, so that is 3 matches within a month that we have changed, and we're going to be on Sky Sports. So there you go. And it's going to be implications of the fact that we are going to be heavily featured in the championship for sure on on television. At the snail's pace we're moving, we will be one left. There will be one left for us to sign. What does that mean? Behind bars. What does it mean? I know what you're talking about signing, but there you go. Todd says, happy July 4th. Yes, good to see you, brother. And signed Bright Osley Samuel today, and it reported that Kanye Fujimoto and Kyogo Furushi will also sign the next 24 hours. So you guys are doing business with that. Good job. Good job. Okay, back to these. Back to the us getting on Sky Sports, the fixture move, which is interesting. All right, again, this was expected. I like that. We're not just a football team anymore. We are an actual storyline, which Sky Sports will try to run with. I agree with that. I think the storyline of Wrexham is very, very evident, obviously, because we have Welcome to Wrexham. We have all this stuff. But we are going to be part of this narrative, whether we do good or bad. The story is going to be told this year in the championship, and there will be eyeballs on us too. But there's also commercial power, global audience. I think we could say we have a global audience, hence why we're going down under, which we'll talk about briefly there too. But you can also expect there's going to be more changes ahead because by July 31st, Sky will have to announce all fixture changes to the rest of the 2025 third round, which is going to be in January. So there will be more changes to happen. So just be expected to that. And I would also be expected to say that more Wrexham games will be moved and the cameras will be square on the race course. Now, how are we going to handle this? Like we always have. There's been cameras there for the last 4 years and the eyeballs have been on us. So how are we going to handle it? Fine. And you know what? We need to raise our game. We've gone up another level. We need to raise our game too. So let's do that as well. Gaz, thank you for reposting the stream. Hope you're well. And no one. There will be no one less for us to sign. Okay. Well, we'll get there, my friend. I will be at the Southampton game and got a season ticket down there. Awesome. Scummy Army 249. Awesome. Who do you support? You support us. You support Wrexham, right? But anyways, okay. Back to that. Is there a financial bump? Yes. Each televised match brings broadcast income, obviously, which is good. And merchandise sales, match day upgrades. It just increases the brand validation. I like the fact that there's going to be the first two games again are teams, established teams. Southampton is a team that I think we're going to be able to challenge ourselves. So that's really good. But got to take all this into our perspective here is that we don't quite know what team we're going to put together or how we're going to go out and what the team will look like. So you can't say, I think we can win these games, but we will always put our best foot forward. I think Parkinson we trust, but I say this, we will not, no matter who's on the pitch, no matter who starts, who's on the bench, having us be front and center in prime time will not affect how we're going to play. I firmly believe that. Even though some of the guys are new, I firmly believe that. Will we win the games? I hope so. If we win our Southampton match, awesome on Sky, awesome. That'd be great. We'll see. But Steve Barton's in the house. What's going on, dude? How are you? Happy 4th of July to you. And Southampton fan, but watch your channel. It's all right content. I'll take all right comment from a Southampton fan. I have been to your stadium, by the way. I sat in the away end. I watched Manchester United beat the Saints maybe 4 years ago with my wife Annie, which was fun. I was told by the person that had the tickets, that had the season tickets, they said, do not clap when and if Manchester United scored, and I did not. But it's a cool place to be. The walk up was awesome. What a great place to go. So I'm excited to do that. And Scum Army 249. We have other segments on here too. We have the Champ Chat. So happy to have you in, man. And always feel free to have your say. Liz says, I wish we weren't so popular as I only have audio matches that are televised. Okay. Did you not get renewed? Yeah, by the way, they renewed everyone over like the last couple of days for the EFL package, $178. Thank you very much. I'm sure they warned me and I didn't look at it. So there you go. And Gaz says, have you seen the price? The prices for Southampton are doing for hospitality? It's 30 quid. More established ex-premier clubs. I don't know that 30 is that a lot? I mean, I don't know if that's a lot or not. It doesn't seem a lot to me. And Wrexham got the best chance of staying up with Hull and Sheffield Wednesday imploding this season, a free hit. I think we will make the playoffs. That's what I think, Scummer. Where do you think you guys will play? And yes, there's a lot. We'll do another Champ Chat show, but everything else is going on too. So anyway, all right. So that's it. 3 games televised for October. Awesome. If we have momentum, awesome. I'd like to see that happen, but all eyes will be on us. So I'd say we're in the championship. Bring on the goddamn cameras. You know what? Bring in. Just start right off. Let's just start right off. Game 1. Welcome to the circus. Let's go. We are here, and I think that it's good for us. Okay, what else we got to talk about? Segment 2. Okay, we're going down under. That's what I want to talk about too. I'm putting things in segments for myself to try to make it more organized for you. And I guess it's always shoot to rehearsal, so you know how we do it here, which is great. But okay, let's talk about more of the global stage. We're about a week away from us going down under, and Harry Allover will be down there, and so will Ken. Ken has a few things planned, which is going to be very fun for the local pundit. I'm going to try to reach out to some of the producers to Welcome to Wrexham as well, and see if I can maybe coordinate something with them. Maybe we can get some cameras there as well. Who's bothering me? Of course, someone's bothering me as we do this. I have five notifications, which is awesome. Why? Okay, that's why. All right, sorry about that. That's why you should put your phone on mute, which I'll never do. Okay, so only Leicester on TV more than us the first month of pain in the ass with the kickoff time. Well, the kickoff time sucked for sure. All right, we're about a week away. Melbourne victory, July 11th. Sydney FC, July 15th, which is oddly my anniversary. And Wellington Phoenix, July 19th. That is interesting. It is 3 games in about 8 days. 3 games in about 8 days. How's Parkinson going to use this? Obviously, we just had 2 players come in. Haven't really moved a lot of players out right now. But 3 games in 5 days. Smart scheduling. Competitive matches against A-League quality opponents. They're going to be fast. They're going to be technical. But it's just us getting back on the pitch. We have been back in training for about 10 days right now, I'm saying. But more importantly, I think what they're trying to do, and this is fine, this is what the club is about too, is about more commercial power. Australia is, I think, the second largest, other than the United States, outside of the UK, of supporters out there. So this is good. Also, Ken will be going to bars. A bar, and I'll talk about that in a second. What we're doing is just growing our brand and also getting other people's eyeballs on Wrexham, which is great. We got to see it in the US. Obviously, there's a Club World Cup this summer, but by the way, game's on it like a little bit too. I'm going to go watch that. And now give it down under. They're going to go see it too. We're spreading it out, spreading the wealth out, which is great. Is it a scouting trip? Don't be surprised if maybe one of the players on some of the other teams we're looking at. I don't know. I'm not saying that. I think Ken, there was a guy that he was looking at down there too. But also, it's a place for some of the younger guys to get some time on the pitch. But I don't think Parkinson's not. So far, if we've only had 2 players in, one being Ward, who's going to be a great locker room guy signing, and probably get some time. Because we haven't turned the squad over yet, or at all, basically, in a big way, I would anticipate that first team is going to be playing together and still getting sharpness. And obviously, it's the winter time down there, so we don't have to worry about the heat or anything. But I would say that I wouldn't expect many changes. Maybe a Harry Ashfield, maybe a Rev, something like that. But you're not going to, I still wait and see, like, if we maybe get 2 signings in. I don't know. That's going to be a lot of work, possibly. Also, the 11th is when we're going to drop our kit. So, expect that's going to happen. But all this is about brand marketing, growing, which is fine. That's what every club does. I think what's the frustration part so far right now for us is that we haven't had many signings in. But it's going to take time. It's going to take time. Okay. As far as the squad watch, I mentioned that too. Bench players will get some minutes, possibly, yeah. But who's going to stand out? Is someone going to dislodge somebody from what we did last year? I don't know. But it's all, like I said, we can't really make predictions on what we're going to do and who's going to play because the squad hasn't been turned over that much. That's all. Okay. Sent you an inbox. Sent you an inbox DM. 160 pound hospitality up to 360. Jesus Christ, that's a lot. That's a big number. Ted, with a world known club with support as far and wide, it's North Americans fans, the Breakfast Club now. Yeah. I mean, listen, the only thing that sucks for me is waking up at 4:30 in the morning. I'm happy to do it. There you go. And Wrexham could surprise Southampton. You never know. We have a massive statement. How big is the rebuild at Wrexham? That will be a deciding factor and needs players in early. Let me ask you a question, by the way. I'm just going to go back to this. Did you guys get rid of your midfielder there? He's Portuguese international. He's a really good player. I can't think of his name right now, but he's a really good central midfielder. He scares me because he's a great player. I can't think of his name right now. But anyways, back to this. Going down under 3 games in 8 days. We'll be doing some work down there. Ken's going to be handling it too, and it's good to. We're going to be warming up the Aussie skies down there too. Okay, what else we talk? All right, so there's the goalkeeper carousel that's happening too. Not much. Listen, it's not much news coming out. There's not much news coming out, but there is news coming out. So Luke McNicholas was sold. Well, they sold to Forest Green Rovers. Okay, there was an undisclosed fee. We don't know about that. And Brad Foster has also signed with Ross County. Now, here's the talking point, and remember we just got Danny Ward into it. Just checking my notes here. One second. Where did it go? Touching buttons here. Touching buttons. Of course I am. Screw this whole thing up. Anyways, all right, I'll go back to this right here. There it is. Welcome to Friday. That's not what I wanted to do. All right, well, I'll just go off here. I'll go off this right here. I'll just do this right here. Do it this way. All right, there is former Wrexham goalkeeper makes his move to Scottish club. There he is. So goalkeeper Brad Foster, who was released by Wrexham at the end of last season, got himself fixed up at another club. Now, remember, he came in as an emergency keeper when we had Mark Howard, AO, and Callum Burton went out, both injured. I'm going to pull this down because that's ugly. And he was previously with Derby County and West Brom. Foster made Wrexham debut, kept a clean sheet with a 1-0 victory, which was good. I thought he looked okay. Not much. There was a 1-0 victory against Crew Alexander, which got us to the round of 32. So he didn't play much. I'm sure he was keeping himself fit and shape, which is good for him. Dan Cowie was delighted to have Foster come in. He said on the club website, with Jordan Amasaya leaving the club, recently we reacted quickly to replace him, and we're delighted to have Brad put pen to paper. Brad arrives at a good age with a fantastic physical profile. He is hungry to make an impression at the club and will provide great competition with Ross Laidlaw for us this season. So good for him leaving. He is 23 years old, going to Ross County, which is great. And then moving on to the other one here about allowing. This is worded very interestingly too. Why Luke McNicholas left for Forest Green Rovers. So this is interesting too with what Parkinson said. He's 25 years old, came to the racecourse on a short-term loan. But Parkinson, he said, we initially bought Luke in when we had Brad Foster here to support, Ben Foster, to support Ben and be a goalkeeper we could work on to develop, said Parkinson. We obviously, Ben retired, and we signed Arthur Okonkwo, who was a young keeper. So he blocked Luke's progression a little bit. He went on loan at the start of the season to Rochdale, and then he did well, but has some injury problems. Let me pull that back down. Forest Green has obviously monitored what he has done in the National League, and we're very keen to sign him. He's a good lad, and I really hope he does well. He is a very good goalkeeper, says Parkinson. We felt he would go out on loan because at this stage, he needs games to develop. However, we also thought that if a club comes in and makes an offer, we would also consider that too. Forest Green did make an offer, and we decided to sell him. We wish him all the best. So very open words right there by the gaffer, and honestly, honest words too. You want all these guys to go play football. You don't want them sitting on the bench. You don't want a 25-year-old, 24-year-old, or a 30-year-old, anyone, because in the Mullins of the world, you don't want them sitting on the bench and rotting and being miserable. And I'm not saying they're going to cause a problem, but you got to feel for they're professional footballers, and it's great to be at Wrexham. It's great to be at Wrexham, but if you're not playing and you can go out and you want to forward your career, you have to go out and do things. You have sometimes. You have to let things go in order for them to come back. I'm not saying he's going to come back, but I think the writing was on the wall for both guys. And bringing Danny Ward in, AO also here too. Let them go. It's a good thing. It's we're having growth on every aspect of our team, and the goalkeepers are some that different breed, but they got to go out and play. Let's get back to the chat here. Is Ken going to wear the pink pundit shirt? I don't know. Does he have one? Did I miss that? If he is, he should, but no one likes the pink. Too bad. Pink's not going anywhere for Champ Chat. Under 21 first game sold out at Halifax. I did see that. That's right. I did see that. And Fernandez is still at Southampton, just signed a young striker, Damon Downs. He's an American. Okay, good. Well, we're coming after him. Will he start, my friend? And Adam Strong, talk about that. Steve Barton, it's in the hot. It needs to be a hot pink shirt. Ken will wear hot pink for sure. And Scum Army says, honestly, Southampton are happy to let him go. It's a rebuild. He can't do in the Prem. I reckon. I think he's having a private conversation there too. All right, what else is going on? Not much, but going back to the original topic up there, the Sky Sports again. What is it, like £100,000 per match? I don't know, but this for us, the exposure is great. I'm excited about it, and it was always bound to happen. I'm not excited about the 4:30 in the morning. I'm really not excited about the 4:30 in the morning, but it does make financial sense for everybody. There's going to be eyeballs on it. We'll be able to watch it on Paramount Plus, which is fine. So I don't know. There's a note here that says Wrexham could eclipse 20 million in revenue this season. That's 4 times the League Two numbers. I don't know if that's true, but there's a note that I have here. We'll see. But we're not living a fairy tale. We're a goddamn franchise. And in football terms, all eyeballs want to be on Wrexham, and that's why this decision is made. So expect more changes too coming in. But lights, camera, Wrexham, yeah. We're starting on Sky Sports, which is great. So anyways, I'm going to let everyone go. Short show today. Might do a Champ Chat show a little bit later too. Just talk about the championship. Just to kind of keep that going. Want to know what everyone thinks about that so far. Also, things you'd like to see as well. On the Champ Chat show. We're going to be doing that. We'll be doing watch alongs on there too as well. It's all here on the Local Pundit as we do it. So anyways, please smash a like on the video and subscribe to the Local Pundit if you haven't already. And DJ, just got here. Just rewind it. Go back. Go back. Just a quick show. I know it's July 4th. A couple things are out. Not much is really going on, but we did announce that we're going to be having two games within a month on Sky Sports, which is great for us. And I thought revenue last year was around 23 million. Yeah, that's why the note here, I don't know if it makes sense. We'll see. Scum Army, have a good day. Great to see everybody. Have a great 4th of July. Take care of yourself. Have fun. Have a good weekend. We'll be here. If anything breaks, as you know, we will be here live on the Local Pundit to break it. That's what we do here. And on that bombshell, we'll see y'all soon.